chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite.
Hello, my fellow voices. I'm Inner Voice, and, well, we're back. It's been a little while since I've been doing any streaming because I've been busy with my job, you know, outside of streaming, and I've been busy with, you know, life in general right now, but it's good to be back, guys. And I'll be honest, these past few weeks I've been kind of obsessed with playing The Witcher 3 because just last month, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt just hit its 10th anniversary, so it's a pretty exciting time. I was actually 20 years old when this game came out, and even though it took me a while to get into it, I definitely got into it later on, especially after some bug fixes. It wasn't near as bad as how Cyberpunk was when it first launched, but yeah, damage was done. But before we get started, I wanted to give these two new flavors of G Fuel a test taste. So last month was Anime sale for G Fuel, so we got some Yandere Punch and Clickblade. So this one is Fruit Punch, and this one is Cherry Pomegranate. And since I'm a rebel, I'm going to be drinking them out of my Gamer Subs cups right here. One of a demon, one of a barista right here. Courtesy of my friend Doug. So Doug, if you're watching this, thank you. Let's try the Yandere Punch first. Cheers, mates. It's pretty good, actually. Got a little kick to it since it's got that fruit punch flavor. And now cherry pomegranate. I've always loved cherry flavored stuff. That's actually pretty good. Let me just check the audio real quick. Alright, just want to check the audio on a few things. Alright, well, without any further ado, let's get to it because we are going to be playing the Hearts of Stone expansion.
Not proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
So yes, if you are not familiar with The Witcher 3, I am sorry for the spoiler alert right there, which I forgot to give. But so right now we're like very late in the game. So I am currently at level 33 right now, and we are like at that point where Geralt knows where Ciri is, and once you go to find Ciri, it's kind of at that point of no return in a few ways. So we're gonna stop there in the main story and do the expansions, starting with Hearts of Stone. So right now, we're right outside where the expansion begins. So let's get to it. Right now I'm using the bear school gear, but for when I do get to level 34, I already got the master-crafted Forgotten Wolven armor and swords. And yes, these are the swords and armor that Henry Cavill wears in the Netflix series, so that'll be cool. Without further ado, let's get to it.
You've seen war, mate.
They don't fall far from the pale.
Hey! Hi, mate! Your mug's not familiar. What is it you want?
Looking for Olgierd von Everec.
Ah! That'll be inside.
I'm really liking that fruit punch one.
Olgierd von Everec. I'm looking for him.
None here by that name.
Can't help wondering, who are you?
Who do we look like?
A crew of cutthroats? Or a band of former soldiers who got lucky?
Ah, but that's where you err. 'Cause we're sons of nobles, all.
And daughters.
So, gonna tell me who you are, precisely?
The Redanian Free Company. The Wild Ones, folk call us. Owing to the boar in our coat of arms.
I was told I'd find Olgierd von Everec here.
Someone's made an arse of you, brother.
So maybe you can make up for that and help me, brother.
Something tells me you and me have got different mums.
All right, Ungus, you've had your fun. I'm Olgierd. Tell me, what brings you here?
No, I'm all geared.
You? Not likely. I'm all geared.
You're all Olgierd, that it?
Got it right at last.
One man split into 3 bodies. Not interested in his balls, so which of you's got his brain?
Geralt, you're a savage.
Not laughing. Guess that means you didn't get the brain.
Nope, I'm the one got his fists.
Give it to him! Come on, Sorry. Stop being a nuts. Go on, give it to him!
Come on. I always hated the fist fighting in this game.
Come on, Sorry. Stop being a Nazi. Go on, give it to him!
You're good. You'd fit right in with that band of merry men. Come on, I'll take you to Olgierd.
This was like a Devil May Cry type of thing.
What do they call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgierd, try and pique his interest.
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Aye, but he don't need you to kill it. So... Ottoman, sir. You've a guest.
Do you know what types of sculptures fetch the best prices? Statues of deities, busts of kings, and nudes. And what have we here? A naked wench. What do you think of her?
I happen to like it. Especially the 2 ovoid forms.
A jester. Good. I don't like men with no sense of humour. They bore me to death. Ooh. I used to like Botticelli. The life he could breathe into a chunk of cold stone. But I look at it now, and it seems just a rock, ideally proportioned. Not a flaw on its surface. Painfully perfect. As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside. That's better. More interesting, at the least. Very well. And now to the matter at hand. Let's rejoin the company. Partake of some refreshment first.
Ataman Olgierd, long may he live! Long live the Ataman! Long live the Ataman! Long live the Ataman! Come and drink with us!
Well, we haven't a choice now. Fetch us some wine, dear. And a nibble or two.
This some special occasion? Or just feel like feasting?
Every occasion's special. Today we celebrate a dubbing.
Whose?
Squire Herodor's new sabre.
I've hit on a name for her. Fair Sabre, I dub thee Tradiciana!
Monster in the sewers. Know anything more?
I've no clue what it is. Only that it's deadly. I'd not have bothered had my cook not become its victim. Oh, the way she prepared game had no equal.
That why she was in the sewers? To fetch game?
Nay. She went to a fair with a sister or cousin, matters not. Daft wench convinced her a prince transformed into a toad lives in the Oxenfurt sewers. And you know women. Each craves a prince and will wade knee-deep through shite to get him. Vissy was no exception in that respect. Down she went, never to return. Wasn't the first, it seems, either. Hey! Leave her be! Is that any way to treat the lord of the manor's daughter?
Thank you.
Apologies. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the contract. So, you'll check it?
Just one formality to resolve first. My pay.
Never you mind that. Return with the beast's head, and you'll have leave to take anything you wish from here.
Awfully generous. Still, I'd prefer to agree a specific amount.
Ooh, fine. How much would you like? 300? 400 crowns?
450.
Agreed. And that'll be in addition to whatever memento you wish to take.
Consider the beast gone.
Confident? Bring me his head, and the reward shall be yours.
Oh, off to a pretty decent start.
Hey, you! Puss papers!
Name's Geralt.
But I'm gonna call you Puss Peepers. That a problem?
Get to the point.
Got an offer. Potentially lucrative Puss Peepers. Someone's killed me mate. Name was Clivert. You're to figure out who did it, then cut the bugger's head off.
Why not avenge him yourself? Seems like you all relish swinging your sabers.
Aye, we do. And if I knew who'd axed Clivert, I'd have gutted him ages ago. Thing is, I don't. But you see a lot with them Puss Peepers. You'll track him down.
Keep talking.
Clivert dealt Fistech. A few days past, he rode to Bowden to take a delivery. Never came back.
Been there? Actually seen his corpse?
No. But Clivert was one damned reliable Orson. We was to meet. He didn't show. Can only mean he's dead. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him. I'll pay top coin.
Need to think it through.
Clivert's got a scar on his forehead. Not unlike yours. Spot that, you'll know it's his body.
Said I'd think about it.
Know what, Puss Peeps? One look at a bloke and I know what he's made of. You'll do what I ask. I bet anything on it. Look for me in Oxenfurt. The Alchemy Inn on the main square.
They eat and drink and
Side
smoke.
Side quest.
Any hangover.
And dance.
Yeah, we can do that.
Those are some razors you've got.
Come on, Roach, where are you? There you are. Yeah, real quick, I'm gonna stop for just 1 second because I want to check something. Yeah, news. Hello? Oh, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Wanted to double check something. Hello? There we go. Sorry about that. Wanted to double check the audio. Sometimes it just switches to default audio sometimes. So if y'all couldn't hear me too, what? Damn. Hello? So if y'all couldn't hear me too well a minute ago, sorry about that. All right, there we go.
Show me what you got.
Vile little vermin.
that silver.
So close to level 34. So close. Come get some.
Smells like solutions, reagents. Wonder what's cooking. Smells of... they were cooking Fistek. Took most of the equipment, only left what was broken. Open window. Blueprint on the bed. Somebody was in a hurry. Footprints. Uneven. Someone ran through here. Stopped here for a second, hid, then ran on. Scar on his forehead. Must be Clivert, bolt in the back. Went in deep, so a close range shot. From the village, what that direction looks like. Crossbow bolt and footprints deep. Shooter must have been wearing heavy armor. Hoofprints leading towards the hill. Someone's still there.
That never gets sold, voices. Never gets sold. we just found our culprit.
That's it, Roach.
Getting close, voices. Maybe we'll be able to start this with Henry Cavill's armor, actually.
Bastard.
Oh, yeah, very close. Very close. Maybe we will be able to start the main story with this with Henry Cavill's armor. You know, I keep saying, I really think it would have been cool if they did give us, like, the option to have Henry Cavill's likeness. Like, keep Doug Cockle's voice acting, but then give us, like, Henry Cavill's face. But they probably would have had to pay him more for that, and yeah. At least we do get to have other things from the Netflix series, like Dandelion's look and the Nilfgaardian armor from the show. You know, if streams like this do well with The Witcher 3, I'll probably do more Cyberpunk if that's what y'all want to see.
What's this? Order of the Flaming Rose have a new seat? Not too shabby.
You listen, vagrant. Dunno why you're here, but take my advice. Go back to wherever you came from.
So, why are you still standing there? I need to smash your plate in?
Don't like your tone, brother.
I'd say. I thought I was being polite. But if courtesy don't work, we'll try something else.
It shall be over soon. You witcher. These bastard spells!
Heads up.
Bloody hell! Who the devil are you?
I'm a Witcher, or as your brethren prefer to call me, a mutant, a freak.
You shouldn't be in here.
And Knights of the Flaming Rose shouldn't be murdering humans or producing drugs.
True. We shouldn't. We're supposed to defend the downtrodden, spread faith in the eternal fire. But Radovid tricked us. He broke his oath, sent our brethren to the front as common grunts, and once the mighty order was bled dry, he disbanded us. Took our lands, confiscated our domains to finance his war. The brethren who didn't object were appointed mage hunters. Those who took umbrage dared to stand up to him. They were imprisoned or exiled. We're but a handful who still wear the colours. And we must find a new place in this world.
So you turned rogue? That your idea? Wonder what Siegfried of Denel would say.
Siegfried of Denel would... But how do you even... I know. You're Geralt of Rivia, Jack de Aldersberg's killer.
None other. And if I had to go back, I'd do it again.
That was the start of our downfall. You were the beginning. Accursed mutant! Draw your blade!
No need to yell. Just ask, politely.
Seriously gonna go for the... Yeah! Clip that. Fitting end. Very fitting end.
Run, Roach.
Avenged your friend.
I knew you'd succeed, Puss Peepers. I knew it. Go on, out with it. Who was the bastard?
Bastards. Brethren of the Order of the Flaming Rose.
What you do to them? Scald them with hot irons, pick out their eyes, skin them alive.
No, just killed them.
Beheaded the leader, though.
So handsome and so boring. Here, Puss Peeps, your gold. Ought to be enough for an ounce of panache.
Alright. Well, let's see it together, voices, how this armor looks. Looks exactly the same. Higher stats, at least. I was kind of hoping it would look a little different, but I guess you got to get the Grandmaster armor version for that. Oh well, at least we can sport this armor again.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Oh well. I will say though, still pretty badass
Razor
looking.
and shears. Good. Make me look decent.
I will say though, still pretty badass looking at least.
So long.
Before we do get to the quest line though, one more thing that I do want to take care of. And that is get the bear outfit, the bear Witcher gear, the Ursine, a lot better. Now that we can master craft that. So let's first head over to Crow's Perch.
Geralt, could have...
Need some armor made. Witcher's armor.
Well, we can do that later, actually.
Take care now.
Oh well. Like I said, at least this armor is now higher stats, so...
Boys say it's the last lads in the villages that let you poke them for a few scraps.
Alright. Without any further ado.
Witcher.
Hello. Paper, please. Bottle of it.
Terrible beast prowls the sewers down that way. Best of all together. Devoured dozens of maidens, folks. And many
Let's at least do the first quest or two. Then maybe we'll do the...
Show me what you got.
Oh, no, you don't. Hear me? Don't you dare. Please, don't do this to me.
Shani,
Geralt?
what are you doing here?
Trying to save his life. Help me.
Shani, calm down. He's dead.
I'm sure something can be done.
Let it go.
Damn it! All for nothing.
You did all you could.
Thanks, Geralt. It's, good to see you.
You too. Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
Long story short, I've been treating the sick and wounded, as always. Mainly at my clinic in Oxenfurt. But in Redania, I'm called on to help the army at times as well.
I'll want to hear the long story long, too.
Sure. But, once we're out of these sewers...
Redanian army forced you to come here, too? Or are you just down here for a pleasant stroll?
Got our orders this morning. I came down here with a whole unit, but... something attacked us.
What attacked you? Get a good look at it?
No. I started running as soon as it appeared. It was huge. Spat venom and made these slurping sounds. That's all I know.
Doesn't sound like a major necrophage or a pack of drowners.
No. This was one thing. Big, but one. Somebody threw a torch at it. Monster couldn't have cared less.
All right. Not afraid of fire. Good to know. The soldier. He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles. Supposed to go on leave next week. Now he won't. Nor will the rest of his unit.
How many were they?
A whole squad. 6 brave boys. All dead.
Why'd they send you down here? Only if it's not confidential, of course.
I need a venom sample. From the beast that prowls these sewers. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many wells is contaminated. Folk are getting ill. Redanian soldiers among them.
Plan to kill the beast. Bring you a sample of its venom after I do.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
Creature's dangerous. You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself. And you know I'll get my way, so don't try and talk me out of anything.
Fine. Your choice. So show me where the monster attacked you.
This way.
Redheads.
Grating's badly bent. Something large struck it.
Gotta love them. Sorry, voices. Had a bit of a cough recently. Anyway, as I was saying.
As I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Anyway, as I was saying, yeah. Cute and adorable redheads. Gotta love them.
Glad it held up. Though now we need to find a way around it. Careful. Monster might still be here. Soldiers from your escort?
Yes. That's them. Vern, Miklas. Poor boys.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
Know them well?
Him, I met this morning. But Vern and I served together at the Battle of Dorian. Miklas only enlisted this Yule.
Sorry.
Once you kill this beast, we'll have to send someone down here to collect their bodies. Give them a proper burial.
What exactly happened?
We came in here and Miklas started looking for tracks. Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured. His leg. He and I stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Knowles stood watch. Then that beast appeared. Knowles pushed me towards the exit and ran at the monster. I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance. I ran back to get him, then dragged him to where you found us.
Where was the monster?
Well, Miklas and Vern had driven it away from us. And paid dearly for it.
Managed to get a look at what attacked you?
Everything happened so fast. I didn't get a good look, no. Only saw it from behind. I know it was large and slimy.
Giant.
Gotta look around. Man you patched up. Is he here?
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster might have dragged him off?
Could have. Beast probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years. But Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
See if I can't find it. Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
Got the key.
Good. Let's get going.
you got?
Hideous creatures.
You all right?
Fine. Look, it's Franz.
What's left of him, you mean?
What kind of beast would do that?
Body knows.
Does that mean anything?
Well, means our monster doesn't attack them. Seems they get along with whatever's prowling the sewers. Some kind of symbiosis. Interesting.
What?
Franz had a leg wound, right?
Mm-hmm. Just above the knee.
Managed to apply anything to it?
Yes. Some spirit, but that was it. Why do you ask?
Look, half of Franz's leg is gone. Monster must have chewed it off. Other bodies were untouched, except for the wounds they sustained in battle.
Are you suggesting the beast likes alcohol?
Mm-hmm. Mixed with blood. Doubt we'll learn anything else here. We need to find the lair.
Right behind you.
What now, you piece of filth?
Dead drowners everywhere. Decaying corpses, slime everywhere, and that stench. This has to be the lair. Fresh and moist. Beast was just here.
I'll collect my sample.
All the tunnels and corridors converge here.
What now?
Need to lure the beast.
How? We don't even know what kind of monster it is.
But we do know it likes a blend of blood and liquor. Just so happens I've got some alcohol on me.
Well, I hope you don't plan to cut yourself or...
Relax. Plenty of bodies. I'll use one of them. Sample you collected enough?
Hope so. But I'd still like to get some pure venom. Once you've killed the monster.
To distill an antidote? No use for it once the beast's dead.
Not true. I have a few poison patients on hand. Besides, I can study the venom, test it, maybe discover some interesting properties.
I'll get to work.
I doubt I'd be much help in the fight, but you might need me afterwards. I'll look for a hiding place.
You'd be better off waiting for me up top, or back home.
But...
No buts. Wait in the passage for now if you have to, though I'd rather you didn't. But when the monster shows, you run for the surface.
Fine.
Shawnee, look at me. Promise you'll stay out of it.
I promise.
Good. Now go hide.
Be careful, Geralt.
Sorry, buddy. Maybe Aqua and Kazuma should have hired Geralt in the first few episodes of Konosuba. Shame. The curse is only broken after they're dead.
Halavath, Galavekar. Gadarash Isle Woot.
What's going on?
Ah, he's finally come to. And he can speak human, turns out. Started thinking I'd not conversed in common the whole way, except maybe with me reflection in the piss bucket.
Where am I?
On the Albatross, or the Fakbarthoil, as their strange tongue has it, en route to Ophir.
Don't remember signing on as a sailor.
Oh, you didn't, mate. They dragged you aboard. Seems you killed their prince.
Damn it, don't remember a thing. Just some sewers, giant toad, and some boots. If that toad was their prince, guess I'm lucky to be alive.
Depends how you look at it. I happen to know a bit of a theory. Heard them saying they come here on a mission, dispatched by their king to find their prince, lift his curse. Wagered their honor, and that of their families 5 generations back, that they'd bring him home, safe and sound.
And I killed him. Great. So, must think they can save their honor by bringing the prince's murderer back to face the king's justice. And who might you be?
Felipe Caligram, at your service. Petty thief, professional fence, and your guide about Oxenford. We'll have a bit of time.
And why are you here? You kill a prince too?
Well, to their thinking, I had a hand in this one's death. See, I was their guide. Led them down into the sewers. But not until after you'd cut their prince's gut open.
Sorry about that.
Not your fault, mate. When all said and done, could have sat on my arse in the alchemy playing Gwent. Didn't have to brag about knowing Oxenford better than my own breeches.
We been at sea long?
Dunno, Riley. Not that long. Though, on the other hand... But what's it matter, any road?
Matters a lot. If they're hauling me off to hang me, I'm not in a hurry to arrive.
Hey, I'm glad to be sailing to Ophir. I hear they got wild horses there. White, with black stripes. Always wanted to see one of them.
Sure they're not black horses with white stripes?
Hey, black horses with white stripes they got in Sanguibar. That I'm sure of.
I believe they're called zebras.
Listen, there was a young woman, a medic, red hair. They capture her too?
Don't recall seeing anyone of the sort. You were alone.
Good. Means she managed to flee. Hopefully made it home. Tried to break out yet?
Used every ounce of charm I got. Nothing doing. Might be my Aetheri's rusty.
My Aetheri's non-existent.
Well, we'll be at sea at least a month. Could teach you some of that time.
Elkal Orial.
What's that mean?
Told us to shut up.
There's been a misunderstanding. Can I talk to your captain?
Alakal Sorkan. Galabat Kar U Albata Agel.
Quiet, dog. You killed our prince, and you'll pay for that.
Gileam Valar. Karvarethaner.
You'll be dead already.
Revhagar ne Aram
Vengeance is not ours to reap, man.
Torgate ya Alami.
We swore on our honor.
How do I say? Take me to your captain.
Faith Alakhe ul Igulath.
What?
Elkal.
By oath.
Rayth, Alakhe, Il, Khalif.
Elkal. Inkal Avra Ikel Ugeherer Ulvita. Inch Avar Goliath.
What just happened? What did he say?
Said to sit quiet, and that you'll hang in 2 weeks. Then he added something like, "We'll see who's in the mood for jokes then."
Why? What did I say?
That you wanted his auntie's hat. That was the gist of your road.
Great.
Give it a rest. No point talking to that lot. All you get's angry gurgles. And they puff up, you notice? Like them fish. What's it they're called?
There anyone here who speaks common?
Ah, there's this mercenary with him. Looks Edirnian to me. He's the one recruited me to show him through the sewers. Oh, and the mage what leads them knows a bit. Heard him talking, but I doubt either will talk to you. I was you. Catch some shut-eye. Not go on flopping my tongue. Got a long voyage ahead.
Sleep's not what I need. Someone I can actually communicate with. That's what I want.
And...
Greetings, Geralt. Remember me?
Yes, you were in the tavern in the very beginning of the game.
I remember. We met in White Orchard. You're...
Gauntero Din, known also as Master Mirror. I helped you find your Yennefer. We meet again. And it seems you need my help again. Heard a noose awaits you. That is, if this slot doesn't kill you first.
Haven't tried it yet.
Doesn't look promising. Not unlike your situation. I could try to extract you from here, you know. Because you do wish to disembark, do you not?
Yeah, sure. But what on earth could you...
Oh, more than you'd ever expect. I shall help you, Geralt. But before I do, I must know you return the favor.
Right. Can't possibly get something for nothing.
Indeed. When all's said and done, I am a merchant. So, do you want my help?
Yes.
It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the crossroads, neath the willows near the village of Yantra. Ah, and I must give you something to remember me by.
What's that?
A mark to show we're associates.
Another one for the collection.
Who you gabbing with?
With no one.
Never liked boats. Not one bit. They heave like devils. Make me stomach churn. It'd be prime to sleep through the whole thing.
Didn't bargain for no storm. Afraid that means a tidy jump in my fee.
To Ophir, get us safely. The king's reward will be generous.
What about the prisoner?
Before the king we must bring him. On doing so, my honor relies.
Can't we just bring your king the bastard's head? Like we're doing with the other?
The other drowned. We could do nothing. We delivered live this one. Apart from all else, the hell the king is sure to condemn him to. I wish to see it.
Oh.
Kind of harring, flaying, watering. This
Poor Felipe.
regicide and pains.
Oh! Yeah! Thanks. Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Haha, killed your friend. No, no, no! Come on, you bastard! Damn it! Ah, when a boss fight is actually kind of unfair. Just when we got that really cool cutscene of Geralt. And I had my armor this whole time. Come on! I'm gonna...
Nahazazaza!
I'm gonna kill you. Ha! How's it feel, asshole? You know what, before we continue, let's go ahead and make that master-crafted bear school armor. I should be able to have all the right materials that I need. I'd rather just go ahead and get that over with. Because during that whole quest, I hadn't been able to stop thinking about it. Plus, I'd rather probably use that for this expansion than use the Grandmaster Forgotten Woven Gear, because, let me just elaborate, I used the Forgotten Woven armor for a good portion of playing this already, so I've already seen what it looks like, and, I don't know, just the fact that it hasn't changed at all, you know, unless you, like, make the Grandmaster one, it just feels like a hollow... It just feels like a hollow upgrade, like there's no appearance changes. So... Oh wait, let's head to Crow's Perch first. So I don't know, just, I'd rather use the Bear School Armor Mastercrafted for this expansion, and then we'll use the Grandmaster Forgotten Woven Armor for Blood and Wine when we get to that. I guess I just wanted to do... I guess I just kind of want something a little new, is all. Plus, perhaps it would probably be more fitting anyway for this. I already unlocked the master armors and blacksmiths. Got Joanna and Hattori already.
Come by. What can I do for you?
Need some armor.
Maybe this would be a little fun thing to do with y'all voices. So we need Cur, Draconoid leather, monster, Carcopus. Okay, got that. Three Dimeridian plates and a monster carapace. Oh, super. And I'm almost out of coin. Wow. Okay, here. Actually, I think I might have a little work around that. Give me a second. What else am I gonna need? I swear it's like a little mini game when you're crafting stuff in this game. That's gonna be the most costly though.
take care.
Be right back.
Ruffians to a man. Fan-
See ya.
So fucked up once. Blood came out me.
Geralt!
I swear this really tests your haggling skills sometimes. Oh, come on. Just when you thought you had everything there, and then bam, you don't. Oh, now cue the music. Hold on, I think I got some stuff I stored away that
Take
can
care
fetch a
now.
good price. Give me just 1 second, voices. Okay, sorry, wrong button, Jesus Christ. You know, I could probably take my ranger out on you. Yeah, got some armor that I'm not going to use anymore. Right after I lug it all over there. Actually, I am just not thinking today, voices. Just put on the armor that I'm going to be upgrading anyway, and then put the woven armor back. Just again, voices. I think I'm becoming. I think I'm suffering, voices. I might be suffering from dumbass syndrome right now. I'm just getting dumber by the minute now. And besides, it'll go with my crossbow anyway.
Geralt!
Need some armor.
Are you fucking serious? Oh, not the price I was hoping for. But whatever. Okay, we got everything there. We just need the, the coin for it. So, let's see. How far are we with the other master-crafted stuff? Oh, okay, we can just buy that there. Okay, great. So we got most of the materials we need. We just need the coin.
Take care now.
Not one of the barons.
I feel like an idiot. Well, let's head to Hattori and see if we can at least get the swords. Maybe we can sell some stuff over there, actually. You might fetch a better price for some crafting materials.
Should have stayed in the forest with my unit. Might at least have died.
Mind the guards. No worse than thugs.
Miserable. And hungry.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Listen, would you craft something for me? So long. Greetings,
Greetings, Geralt.
What do you have?
Good thing I stockpiled on all that monster material.
So long.
Okay, now we need to go to a tavern to be able to get the alcohol that we need to make that stuff. I love this game voices, but Jesus Christ, it is just like what, like when you're crafting the best armor and weapons, it's like a whole puzzle that you got to do. All right, Bear with me, just trying to get some better armor for this expansion.
You copper look got
It's clear as the eternal fire.
Well, another freak.
Maybe this can also serve as a little bit of a tutorial for all y'all who have a little trouble with it.
Ah, got a piece of a racehorse. Awfully keen.
You just...
Never have too many bombs. Okay, now to go get the alcohol that I need, and then I
Take care.
be able to make the swords at least, and then go back and finally we'll have the coin that we need for the armor.
I've been cranky since morning. Ah!
That's some lovely singing. Pretty boy.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox books.
Any needs, master? See what I know. What a freak.
Take a gander over here.
Washed your hair lately. Welcome.
What have you got?
Capital of the world.
Let's see if this place has what I'm looking for, and then we should be able to head back to Crow's Perch and just go ahead and get that armor. Get the hard part out of the way, am I right, guys?
Honor in the fatherland.
Great. Just what I was. Good. Very good. Let's just head back to Crow's Perch now, and let me go ahead and get my mustache and soul patch back. Give Geralt that Qui-Gon Jinn look with the long hair and soul patch and
Greetings,
mustache.
master. Got a razor?
I don't know. That's just what I think. That's just what I think when I'm wearing this bear school armor because it looks like a Jedi's outfit.
So long.
Not enough of this job.
Could have just done the other one, but whatever. It happens. When you're in such a hurry, you forget the other shortcuts.
Right, give me the coin. Tails, we clean the shit out.
I will say, two very good flavors of G Fuel right there.
Geralt!
Jackpot. Boom. All right.
Take care now.
Now that is badass looking. That is definitely badass looking voices. Alright, next stop is Hattori, and then we are...
Fuck off or I'll smash ya.
Yeah, fuck you too. Next stop is Hattori, and then we get the swords, and then we got the master crafted bear school gear. Ready for this whole expansion, voices. And yeah, you even got the crossbow to complete the set.
behave, Witcher.
Think I piss me trousers.
What's the hurry?
The passive photos for Novigrad.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt.
Listen.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay, we got all the materials. Don't have... Fuck. Okay, well, we don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, now let's make the sword. Silver sword. Check. And now all we need for the steel sword is just 2 dimeridium ingots. Okay, we can do that. Alright, well before we continue that, voices, let's take a little break right now, because all this item management is making my head. So we'll be right back and see you in about 10 minutes. Alright. We are back, voices. Sorry about that, I just need a little break after all that item management. Anyway.
What do you have on?
Let's see if we can finally get this. Just give me a second. I always thought Monster Blood would like suck you into it. Would be like I always thought Monster Blood was like the blob, and it would suck you into it and would grow. Sorry, I'm referencing Goosebumps. Let's go see
So
an,
long.
Let's go see an alchemist real quick.
Bothered. Officially, they're tremendous. Unofficially.
Hard times within
Awfully kind of you to visit again. What's it?
You just... Kit.
Like a new race teach, you're a bigger rat picker than me. No loitering round here.
That Nathaniel fellow, he was always strange, never trusted him. Eternal fire, why me?
Hey, darling. Like what you see? Everyone's always on. Hey, handsome.
Greetings, Ivier.
Greetings, Geralt.
Listen.
This is it. This is it. I did it. Finally.
So long.
That took a while. Mastercrafted, 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 and mastercrafted whole set. With the Ursine crossbow to top it all off.
What's it like, beheading a king?
Very obvious.
I already told you, get lost. In trouble.
The plague.
So that's 2 mastercrafted sets that I got now. Someone can't handle their booze.
Well,
I trusted a woman once, long ago.
Show us what you're bringing in.
Reuben, you daft. This one's still breathing.
Aye, it is. Let
Jimmy
it.
calls.
I'm still big as I toss it in the fire.
it'll rain, no doubt.
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
You appeared out of nowhere, disappeared just as mysteriously, summoned a storm. Let me guess. You're a mage.
Oh, please, no. I cannot stand spells. Childish hocus-pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find fascinating are true tales, true human lives, like the one I shall tell you now. It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everec.
How do you know we'd met, and that I'm not exactly thrilled with him now?
Please, Geralt. I knew the Ophiri had captured you. Was I not to know how this had come to pass? Olgierd von Everec did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant. But make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all, I offer a great, true adventure. An experience like no other. The fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
What did you do for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite well. There was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten. Seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me, sends me off when I dare ask for payment, even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our pact. And that is where you come in.
How much does he owe you?
Gentlemen don't discuss coin.
Need to know the details if you want me to get my hands dirty. How much? 1,000,000 crowns? 2 million?
I'm no usurer to lend coin for interest. No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things that clink. As much as I regret it, I can say no more. I must respect his privacy.
Know what? This business, it's between you two. Rather not get involved.
Before you decide, please hear me out. You shall see Olgierd as a vile man. Or, as they say in the West, a real son of a whore.
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec. But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
Mm-hmm. So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared.
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
All seems a little shady. Your help, your pact with Olgierd, his 3 requests.
Think it over. I agree you've no a priori reason to trust me, but as it happens, I was in the right place at the right time to help you. And it's also the case that the same man has wronged us both. To my mind, those are reasons to work together.
To my mind, not so much.
Come with me to see Olgierd. You shall see he's a vile, dishonorable man who treats the lives of all folk like playthings, as he treated yours when he sent you to find the Frog Prince.
Fine. I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task. Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
Oh man, I gotta say, the dialogue and acting in this game really just leaves you on the edge of your seat. One of the reasons why I love this game so much.
Come on.
Sorry, Mr. Goat. Oh no, I killed it. Damn. Now I feel sad.
any truth to it. They're starving in Velen.
Sour eye soup. That'll do me.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with the fists of steel. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a fiery pox?
Could say so. Manor's burning. You noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap.
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it!
I ate with yous! Drank with yous! Fought beside yous! And you kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Whoa. Nerves a little raw? Why?
You deaf! Get the fuck out of here, freak!
All I want is to know what exactly's going on here.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off.
I'll leave as soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
No, you don't. Let him go.
Oh, this is bloody rich. Can't plough and believe me ears. You switch your brains with your cock or something. Get your mutant witcher ass out of here.
Or
I'll kill you!
go ahead. Try.
Whoa, whoa, what the bloody hell's this? Geralt, have you decided to play defender of the downtrodden?
More like gutter of sons of bitches.
Long as I'm here, you'll gut no one.
That a challenge?
Why not? I've not fought a Witcher before. Defeat me, and I shall let him go. Stand aside. Would you wait, sir, for the dribble to subside?
Makes no difference to me.
Just listen. Stand. Fight.
Such a fight, Geralt. Made a better man of you. Harder! Strike harder! Hold nothing
Shut up.
back. You do not strike, sir. You flail. Till the bitter end. Well struck, Witcher. You win. But perhaps you'd care to tell me why you meddled in a matter not yours.
Wanted to prevent further bloodshed.
Well, well. The Witcher with the heart of gold. Unsavory as it seems, there is a silver lining. At least you now know I don't easily lose my head. Release him.
Getting off cheap, mate.
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anyone's left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gauntero did. Come to cast aspersions?
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must
grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself. Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, Odin. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must. Come.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
This thing between you and Master Mirror, your quarrel. Really rather not get involved.
You already are, I fear. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, then you'll not free yourself of him till you've paid it back. But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete them. Not if you go mad trying. But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved. while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
What he said about the prince, that true? You turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Aetheri Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
Could have told me the truth about the toad, having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Aetheri mutt was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye. Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old, but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two. Then, we shall speak of the third.
Funny thing is that second request was the prototype for what would happen in Cyberpunk. Once we get to that, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Any hints? Where I should go? How I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Once I'm done with those two, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there. The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgiert's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing help. And something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first two tasks.
Olgiert's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Bossodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
Well, on that note, I think that's a good enough time to stop now. But, yeah, sorry it took me a while making that bear school armor there. Guess I just wanted to complete that since that's kind of the main armor I've been using most of this playthrough. I do remember about 3 years ago when The Witcher 3 got its next-gen update in 2022. I can remember using the cat school gear a lot more. I will say that one is really cool once you get the Grandmaster cat school gear because, you know, Geralt has a hood. And, I don't know, kind of gives me some Assassin's Creed vibes with that. You know, back when Assassin's Creed was good. But anyway, voices, I'm glad that, you know, I was able to get y'all a stream finally. I mean, it's been like about a month and a half since I last streamed when Doom the Dark Ages came out, and I know I've been putting off Expedition 33 as well. Angry Joe gave it a 10 out of 10, so I do need to get back on that. Truth be told, I haven't really touched it since I, you know... Truth be told, I haven't really touched it since I, you know, last played it, which was when I last streamed it. Guess I just wanted to save, you know, any reactions I get for, you know, y'all to see. But also, yeah, those two flavors of G Fuel were actually pretty good. So, I'd say, if I were to choose a favorite between the two, I'd probably go with I think the Yandere Punch is a little bit better. Both are great, but I'd probably give Yandere Punch a 9 and Clickbait an 8. I mean, Clickbait's pretty good. I do like Cherry and Pomegranate, but I don't know, the Fruit Punch just had a little more kick to it, a little more flavor. So, overall, once again, appreciate y'all, G Fuel. I mean, I'm not sponsored, but, you know, I do like to give my opinion on things, especially when it's things I enjoy. And G Fuel, yeah. The one flavor I will give a 10 out of 10, though, is definitely the Nuka-Cola Quantum, because that was a delicious flavor. Very delicious. I mean, if y'all haven't tried Nuka-Cola Quantum, I'd say go try that, because that was some good stuff there. But anyway, overall, voices, appreciate your time, and I'll try to get back to more streaming, but tonight I had the night free, and wanted to try some new G Fuel, and just overall try to connect back with y'all, because, you know, there is going to be a stretch that I'm probably not going to be streaming because of my, you know, work and everything, and that is kind of one of the reasons why I haven't been streaming for the past month and a half now, because I've been busy with my career, and, you know, that comes first. But overall, I'll try to keep y'all updated. If y'all follow me on X or Instagram, you know, you can see what I'm up to sometimes. I haven't really been tweeting all that much, but you know, I only tweet mostly when I get something new or want to share something, stuff like that. But overall, we'll try to get back into streaming more games, especially after Summer Games Fest, because if y'all been following me on X, you know, y'all know that I was pretty damn excited for First Light 007 now. Like, I don't care about any other game right now. Next year, like GTA 6, I'm more excited for First Light 007, honestly. And yeah, unpopular opinion, I actually don't mind how the new James Bond looks in that game. You know, apparently it's all but confirmed now that apparently Patrick Gibson of Dexter New Blood is playing James Bond. But, you know, I think he looks pretty fine. He looks pretty good as James Bond. And for all of y'all who are just casual fans and, you know, don't know Ian Fleming's, novel and everything, some are saying that the new James Bond in First Light looks like a villain more than Bond himself because of his scar. And I say, if you know the novels, you would know that Bond has a facial scar. So overall, I have high hopes. I think that this one's gonna be a banger. So time will tell, but I have faith. I think that this will restore my faith in the license, because I will say I was one of those fans who was pretty skeptical when I found out that MGM got bought by Amazon. But maybe this could be a chance to prove me wrong. Anyway, voices, stay safe. Hope y'all have a good weekend. I'll